Doki! Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to another video of Doki Doki. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a while. I don't know, it's like a couple days, really? No, I think it's like 4 days, 5 days ago. Okay, but anyway, we're back again with Doki Doki. I really want to finish this game before January ends, and I don't know when I'm uploading this. I might be uploading it tomorrow, which is New Year's. So happy New Year's, guys. If you guys, hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's. Let me know if you guys have any New Year's resolutions. I'm curious to find out what you guys got. What you guys got. And yeah, like I'm really hyped out for this year. Like new adventures, new things. Like I got a whole bunch planned. Like I got a lot of things planned for my channel and stuff. But yeah, new games, new things, new art. You guys will see. So enough of the shit chat. Let's just start with Doki Doki. What I remember last time was that I got a girlfriend. So let's just get into it. Okay. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'll be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself, carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hand being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But no, Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Yo, hello? Wait, why is there no music? Hey, Monica. Hey, you're the first one here. Thank you for being early. Ah, that's funny. I thought at least Yuri will be here by now. Why is there no music? Is there no music? It's weird. Okay, it's Max. I guess it's no music yet. That's fine. Yeah. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that all the poems were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm sure you didn't bring Sayori with you. Wait, no. I'm surprised. What was I reading? I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that's on days disappointed she tried a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her. Wait, did I read it right? I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. Damn, how does she know? What a stalker. But I stammered, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? What? Sayori? Damn. I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the whole story at all. Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlet? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlet laid out of the desk. Oh yeah, you really did. Something like this will definitely help people that take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Whoa, what the freak? Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out. This I guess psychological breakdown. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head. I listened to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Okay, this is kind of weird now. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Genesis, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to see Sayuri. So, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I'll reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, right? Isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on her door. Sayuri? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the hell? What the heck? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This is real. There's no way this can be real. So you wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. What? That's why I couldn't believe what Oma's eyes are showing me. I suppressed my urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told her I would be there for her. I told her I would know what best and everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I should have confessed to her. That's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for her to care about her. Then why did I confess to her? And what make it feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarmy thoughts keep telling me everything I could have to prevent this. If I had just spent more time with her, walk her to school, and remain friends with her like this always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never.
Oh hell no! What happened to her?
Oh, okay. No, I'm good. No more. Fuck this game. You know what? I'm never playing this game again. I'm uninstalling this game. I hate that game. I hate the ending. I hate that. I should have never played this game. I got my heart opened up. I'm psychological and scared now. I don't want to record. I don't want to upload this no more. You know what? This is not gonna be a long video too. Dude, when I saw that, I actually got scared. Like, my heart dropped to my stomach. You know what? I'm not even gonna comment on this game. You know what? I'm never gonna play this game. Well, guys, if you guys really like this video, okay, this is literally like 30 minutes of being horrified and stuff, and talking to other people about knowing this game. They said that don't worry, don't get too sad. But we're gonna go again. Let's just keep going and see whatever happens. What the freak am I reading? I see an annoying girl running toward them. This is waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is... What? You know, that kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works with them. We used to walk to each other on days like this, but started frequently around high school. She would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking her up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crossroad and let... What's that even the word? Is it... catch up to me. Oh my god! What the freak is this game? This is ordinary school like any other. Morning are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples of friends friend groups walking to school each other. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. It's always the anime club, but it's not like this would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for one motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no other choice but to start with the anime club. Genesis? What the freak? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking around for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? Guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics in all the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club do you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Oh my god, what is that glitch? Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. Bro, this is like some sort of like Man in Black or like, I don't know, some weird shit happening, bro. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it really is not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. One of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Jen. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I guess too, but... I guess so, but... in that case, is there any chance you would do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least please visit my club, it would make me really happy. Oh. Hey, if it makes you happy, then please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. And besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica, right? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Jen. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Whoa, stop flirting. I know you want to flirt, but stop. And today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and made her irresistible smile. Oh my god. I timidly follow Monica across the hall and upstairs in the section of the school I rarely visit, but generally used for the 3rd year classes and activities. Monica's full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Oh! Stop! A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Hey, what are you talking about, bro? Remember back to episode 1? Sheesh. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Jin. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? Hey, I mean, like, did she say that? I mean, if she say that, then it's probably true. What? No, I'm not. Why would you say that? Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is probably Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the VP. Nice to meet you. Hajimashite. Yuri, who appeared comparatively more mature and timid, seemed to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Jen in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Oh, go man. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Janice? The girl have a few desks around to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club more fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people really are interested in putting out all the effort to something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it takes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really go this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I mean... Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before settling down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let you girls get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Jen, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read up the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Hey, you know what I'm talking about, girl. Yeah. Alright, I mean ice cream. Sue me. Okay. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in which a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, and it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot for horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. For real. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put that down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Oh, don't say that out loud. Then give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averted her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Now I'm a very confident writer, yeah? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Damn. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you could share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We'll all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time, we'll meet, share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of VP after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Jen? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I'll bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Hey, I never said I was gonna join the club, yo. Monika might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have another clubs to meet, yo. Like, come on. I lost my train of thought. All three girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry. I thought, The girl exchanged glances before Monika turned back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Jin. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. And if writing poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right! Alright, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls light up. Oh my god, really? Do you really mean that, Jin? Yeah, of course. It'll be fun, right? I mean, I get to go with you girls, yeah! You really scared me for a moment. I mean, if you would have just got left all after this, I would have been super pissed. Alright, Jen, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You really are amazing. I'd do everything I could to give you a great time, okay? Hey, there's always some ways to give me a good time, but you know. Alright, I think. Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignments. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Hey Jen, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hey, yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my medicure writing skills? I already feel the anxiety well up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri clean up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way out, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. And will I really be happy spending every day after school in this literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.